So something just came through to me, man. If this is true, then it changes things a little bit, okay? Like I'm different, okay? Like if I'm aware of somebody that I consider like anybody really, but especially because what I'm getting up on is that what I'm picking up on is that Matthew McConaughey is. I've been picking up on him having some drug issues, but what just came through to me was like the most high, like the. What's come through to me is that there's been a couple of times when he's almost died, or if not, he would have died had it not been for intervention, spiritual protection, helping him out, stay alive. Matthew McConaughey, because he's pushing it. This is a warning, dude. Like what I just got is like essentially is like because you've had intent and because you've really cared and you've done good stuff with your life and the movies and what who you are and the message you give out, like that has a real effect. So, and because of like you perhaps some of the things that you may have been interested in working with me on, that has an effect. Okay, and that has kept you from crossing over. Okay, but if you lose that intent, you're gonna lose that protection. That's all I'm saying, dude. And like that's that thing. Another thing to add to that is that now I've got to meditate on how to proceed because I'm now aware of him being in a situation where he could end up accidentally killing himself. And I can't sit back idly knowing that and not do anything. So I got to figure out what I got to do next. Anyway, dude, just this is what I'm saying, man. Like, first of all, dog, if you're really that deep in the sauce, you're not thinking clearly. Nobody is. I would be the perfect person to help you because I just conquered this shit. And you know that. And I'm not gonna fucking be one of these dudes out here that's gonna fucking be starstruck by you or try to blow smoke up at your ass. I think y'all probably know that by now. Alright, I'm gonna have to meditate on things, man. This is the first. Like, I knew he had some issues, but I didn't realize he was taking it that far. That's telling me he's mixing pills and alcohol. That is a very dangerous thing for anybody to do, bro. You really should not be doing that at all. There's a reason why even the pharmacies tells you not to do that. It's very dangerous, especially if you're drinking large amounts of alcohol, which is what I'm getting he's doing, and opiates, which is what I'm getting he's doing. Perhaps benzos as well, which is extremely fucking dangerous. I'm pissed because I care, and I also it's like now it's like I'm being told this type of shit. It's like this is why like if I would have known that this is why people need to share shit because like you don't know what you sharing somebody else might hear that and be able to help you out specifically with what you're going through. But if you don't share it, they ain't gonna know. That signal ain't gonna get out there. So this is why like even though I get all this shit for sharing so much online, I'm glad I have, and I don't think I'd be around if I had. Not only does it alleviate the spiritual pressure and the emotion that one's going through, but as I just said, it sends out message. I think when I tell people like, hey man, I feel like I'm getting attacked by this and that or this and that's going on, I feel like there is help in the spirit realm, and the more I share that and I let it be known, other people are then able, if they want to help out with those issues, especially if they feel like they should or they want to or whatever, however it goes down. I don't know, but I do notice that there is also a resistance that goes with me sharing these things, but there's also a quelling of the pain or an ease of the pain when I do it in the right way, when I do it, which is most of the time. I'm not, yeah, sometimes I complain a little bit, maybe a little bit too much, but most of the time I'm pretty good about taking responsibility for the situation I'm in. And I'm literally just expressing being in a painful moment and like not wanting, things to get worse, but also being aware that they're in a place to where this is bad, and in this spot, like if I knew somebody else was going through this, I would want to help them out if I was in my right state. So I'm aware enough of what it's like to be in the right state to know what one should do in that state. So that's why when I get in these really bad states, I'm like, oh fuck, I need some help. I need some help from somebody who's in a healthier state than me at that moment. And that's all I'm asking. And that's where like this thing what I'm working on is going to be that is going to be the vibe of the area, is that we were all here for each other. Not to enable, but to truly help. Which means you gotta take the time to listen and to think it through and to tough love through the situation. Give them what they need and not what they want. I ain't telling you guys to give me money. I'm telling y'all to help out the kids. They're the ones that need the money. I don't need the money. It would be helpful, yes, but I will be okay. And another thing, because of what I'm doing, what I've proven that what I'm doing, y'all helping me out financially would help me get this done quicker to help them out. So by helping me out helps them out. And that's another reason why I feel so strongly about that, is because I'm really not here for myself. I'm here to do work for everything else. And I've put out so much proof of that. So it's really nothing to question. It's just, that's where it's like, it's people's egos. Like, you all just judging me, and you're expecting to see something that's completely immaculate and perfect, when that's not what I am, and that's not what you should be looking for. What you should be doing is just following the instructions that were told to us, which has already been done, said. It's been set in stone what we should be doing. It's in our hearts. We know it's not right to let children die of starvation when we have an abundance. It's not right. It's not right to let somebody go knowing they're in pain. It's not right. We know these fucking things. If we know we can do something about it, and we're in a good enough mood to help alleviate that pain, to let that go and not do nothing is wrong. Just like it's wrong to, every time we pass garbage, we should pick it up. I do it too. I try to pick it up more and more, but every time I pass it, knowing I could pick it up, I'm wrong. Now, if you are in such a compromised mood where you're just overwhelmed, that's a little different. But if you're rolling along your life feeling fucking pretty good about things, and you see some garbage, and you choose just not to pick it up because you don't want to fucking pick it up and somebody else did it and you don't want to fucking do it, it's wrong. It is, and I do it too. But this is the truth that we are all aware of, that we don't want to fully embrace, because with it comes the responsibility of the work. And we're all already feeling overworked, but the thing is, we're not overworked, we're just working for the wrong fucking things. There's a reason why it says you can only choose one master. The reason why people like myself are attacked so much and have such hard lives is because the evil powers that be hold sway over this plane right now. So anytime somebody like myself is doing what they're doing, they're going to get attacked. And that pressure usually moves people to a place of safety and comfort where they don't want to continue on with this because it's painful. But that pain is countered and put in check and is quelled by the good connection you continue to get from a higher, literally vibrational place of being. Literally, the more work I do on this to help everything else out, the better of a connection I'm building with my higher, true, authentic self. So the better I'm feeling in that way, but also the more resistance I'm getting from this enemy here. So in one sense it's good, but in one sense it's also bad. And bad is in that it's bringing more challenge to your life. Yeah, I got a little off topic here, but it started out as a concern video for Matthew because of what I was just told. And so based on that knowledge, I'm going to do some exercising, meditate on some things, sleep on it. I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. But for Woody and for Bill and for anybody else in his life, he's got a family too. He's a father. So I need to meditate on things. All right, man. I'm sorry if I offended y'all. It's kids starving to death, dude. And it's not just that. It's also like the opportunity for people like myself and for just everything. But more importantly, and that's what I need to focus more on too, is literally a kid who is starving to death because he doesn't have enough food in his fucking belly. And we live in America full of an abundance. It's really quite nuts when you really think about what's going on and how much wealth is here and what some people, one individual has that they have access to, and yet there's also on the same planet another place where kids don't even have enough to eat, to where they're dying every single day in the tens of thousands. So we're told. Some crazy shit. And it's something I forget of too. So I get how it's easy to lose connection to that reality. I get that. And I think that has to partially do with a lot of things, but it does have to do with Hollywood. I do think Hollywood, the entertainment, watching movies and things, the way, especially what it's turned into with fucking all these streaming devices and more people on their screens than ever, myself too. I think that all has just continued to warp us more into a place to where we're more aligned with what we want, or the entertainment, or being entertained by things, as opposed to what reality dictates is the best thing for us to do with our individual lives and collective lives. So I acknowledge and I can comprehend and I can relate to it being difficult to put yourself in their shoes. But you can do it. I know, because I've moved myself from a place where I was really kind of unable to now to where I am able to. And I do know the more work I put into it, the more time I'd spend speaking up about it, the better of a connection I'm building to it. Also, the better I feel about working on it.